fucking molten, see? It's fucking molten, you asshole.
Who the fuck is Marvin Hamlish?
What does dumb fuck mean?
Well, you know what? You got a problem with Canada Goose. You got a problem with me, and I suggest you let that one marinate.
It's a fighting pose. You're a total poser.
Or
Catchphrase. Hold on, Kaido! I believe in you!
We make a good team. Hey everybody, it's time for another opportunity to expose James to something we love he's never seen before, something that we grew up on here, something that I might add is one of my father's favorite movies ever. In case you don't know who I am or we are, I'm Mike,
Justin,
and James,
and we are the Nerdies crew that are going to be going over this movie. What movie is it? And we're going a little against the grain this time. We usually just like to say the name of the thing and get James's reaction as cold as could be. But he's currently watching the menu,
this scares me.
The animated menu for Big Trouble in Little China, and it shows a lot of moments from the movie completely out of context. So I could see, as a dumb 12-year-old, how he might not see the beauty and joy and potentiality.
It reminds me of Spaceballs on Earth.
You are so completely wrong.
Oh yeah, so far
You
off.
could not be more wrong. Usually I ask, what do you think the movie's going to be about? But you could already see a lot of what's going on. So based on just the visuals, what do you think the movie's going to be about?
Chinese people fighting an American dude because they're probably, like, gangsters doing something really stupid in Chinatown, New York?
Some of that stuff was accurate.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not New York.
No.
I'll give you that one for free. Other side of the country. They're not all fighting the white dude. Some of them are fighting with him. Some are fighting against him. And not everybody in the movie is completely competent. I'll give you that one also.
What's that?
Competent?
Yeah.
Capable of defending themselves.
Yeah.
So you'll figure out fairly early on who those characters are. But, and also the entire reason all this is happening is very silly. And
Yes.
that's going to...
Very special.
The entire reason the heroes are doing what they're doing
It looks like
is kind of dumb when it
it
comes
looks
down
like
to
a more serious version of Power Rangers. Like the way they're like the moves and stuff. It reminds me of Power Rangers.
Yeah, but not sucky.
Not sucky Power Rangers.
A lot of not crap.
Like this is like another level up
Hey, man.
from Power Rangers. I'm not saying that I don't hate
First
Power
Power
Rangers.
Rangers.
I'm
movie
saying I
was
hate
good.
Power Rangers.
Toys are awesome.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
It's Voltron with less charisma. But that's not why we're here.
That's anime.
Yeah, that was the anime I grew up with. That's...
So technically you can't say that you hate anime because you watched it and you liked it. So you can't.
I can't. I've never said I hate anime. I just said I don't want to see anime anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch new stuff. I'm done with it. It bores me.
Man, Naruto's good.
I'm telling you, I've watched an episode of Naruto. It's not. You're not sidetracking us. We're about to start watching Big
Demon
Trouble in
Slayer's
Little
good
China.
too. Demon Slayer, Bleach.
Not the conversation we're about to have.
He's all caught up now, right? Like
Yeah.
he did his part for this part.
I'm pretty sure like we
I'm
can just
pretty sure I went over.
we can just
but
stop
yeah.
now and then watch a movie
Okay.
and then get his input.
It's good because
No.
I'm trying to load the other show from the other day while we're watching.
So you're gonna have to stop this and then plug that in
No,
and yank.
it's already on the
Oh, okay,
hard drive.
cool. All right, so
All right,
that part is done. Let's watch a movie
we'll be back.
and then see what a 12-year-old
See
thinks.
ya.
And we're back.
Hour 37 or 8, I believe.
What? Why can't I bring up the information? What's happening?
Because it said "fuck you." Because Underbright's at it.
Oh my god.
Really? Seriously? Why isn't there any fucking... You know what? The box probably has it on there. So, while I look for that information, James, What did you think?
Probably the best 80s action movie I've watched. I mean, it's the 80s. Nothing was perfect back then.
Good. Well put. Well put. I thought you were going to say something stupid.
But
Nothing's perfect now.
that's honestly what makes it amazing, though. It's like, it's just so goofy that, you know, the bad, you know, special effects and stuff, like, fits in with it so well that it's just like,
Even for the
feel
80s,
like they purposely
it wasn't
put
great
in
special
movies.
effects.
There are some effects in there that still hold.
Lightning's
that are,
good.
The lightning's great. The eye monster creature thingy in some shots looks incredible.
Yeah.
In other shots, it's like.
And then that hairy monster thing
Yeah.
reminds me of the monster from the second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Wow, he does look exactly like. Is it
Razor.
Toka or Razor?
Razor.
I thought Razor was the
No. Yeah, Toka.
Toka.
Toka?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who they're fucking interchangeable. He really does look like Toka's little brother.
Hey guys! I had an abscess. I can't close my mouth. I got cotton in under my lip.
My eyes are shut. I can't find the information of how
Here.
long it is anywhere. Is it fuzzy? Is it just my eyes, or is it actually kind of fuzzy?
Nah, I think you're going blind.
Okay. Well, I got to 42.
Good thing.
You know what's more important? I got all my hair. I'll go blind as long as I got all my hair. Really? I'm blind, huh?
You need the fucking box.
I find it.
I found it because I got the eyes of a
Mike
young
has
man.
questions to ask you. I'll find it.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I can't. Hey, it was the first time I knew this blanket.
Under this blanket. Oh, you mean the one that I'm going to have to sleep with?
100 minutes.
100 minutes. That's not long.
No, it's not.
It felt like 2 hours.
Hour
though.
40.
Yeah.
That's
Felt
it's
like
actually
2 hours. though.
because they pack so much shit into
They
that
do.
movie.
It's not like Batman, where it's slow moving.
It's definitely not like Batman.
Not even a little like Batman. Okay, so anytime we expose James to the past, to the greatness of the past, there's a couple questions when all is said and done we have to ask him.
Ask him.
We gotta ask him now. We have to ask him. So, plot. What'd you think of the plot?
Oh God.
And now the plot
It
is.
was so all over the place. It was like at
You're
first
not wrong.
it's like a dude driving his truck, talking to some dude. Like,
See,
my
you-
life is terrible.
You don't know CB culture. CB culture was huge in the late 70s, early
No.
80s.
And then it's like,
Breaker brother.
you know, goes to the San Francisco Chinatown, gives the people the pigs, gets a free dumpling.
Okay, you're gonna go beat by beat. We don't have all night, kid.
You know, gambles for like the rest of the night into the morning. And then his best friend gets all mad because he couldn't break a bottle, which I think that was a bootleg bottle. He was like, nah, drink this bottle. And it probably had like extra thick glass or something.
He
on
explained later why it didn't work.
it. Why?
Because he wasn't focused.
Ah, yeah.
His mind and his spirit and his body were going north and
This
south.
ain't the Karate Kid when he's chopping ice, okay?
No, it's not. He doesn't fish for
So,
life.
But that, and then it's like, oh, the dude's like, oh, I can't give you the money right now, you know.
You're really gonna go beat for beat.
I'm sorry, I can't wait. And then, you know, go there. Girlfriend gets captured. Truck gets captured. 3 dudes that we don't even know their names. But all we know is that they're the 3 Storms. And then some demon dude who has no flesh. Looked pretty weird. And then
You
there's
retained so much of the plot.
yeah.
You retained so much information.
And
Yeah.
then, you know,
And I had to ruin it.
Dog Boy.
No, you just jumped way to Dog Boy?
Yeah, Dog Boy special. And then there's a bunch of really silly just fighting sequences. It's just like the main fighting sequence I think was the stupidest. but because the movie was so goofy, it fit in perfectly. Because now watching all the 80s stuff I have and 90s so far, the big thing back then, I guess, was like really goofy.
Well, not
everything.
See, if you really think about this movie, the only goofy part is Jack Burton.
The supposed hero.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, like who was the hero in this?
Here
like,
we go. So this is where we got to
there's,
impart
like,
some information
8
on you.
different people.
The gimmick with this movie is the way it was laid out. Usually in the past, it would be white dude is the hero, Asian dude is his sidekick.
Yeah.
When in reality, white dude's the sidekick who's constantly tripping over his own unit, and the Asian dude is the competent one. But both of them have goofy moments.
Yeah.
Like Jack actually accomplishes a few things in there and saves the day in certain moments.
Yeah, like he killed the guard. Smart idea.
Yeah.
He should have thought of a way to, like, I don't know, get it off him earlier. And then he literally throws his knife across the room like 2 scenes back.
Yeah. He thought he was going to do better.
He's just so nuts. Like,
It is
so
all over the
goofy.
road
Yeah.
the entire time. It barely stops. It only
And
has
then
like,
it's like
3 scenes where it slows down.
the women who like don't have
If that.
emerald eyes and stuff.
Mhm.
They're like, oh, they're not worthy, and they just keep them in cages, you know.
Well,
Not something
that's
great.
human trafficking. That's horrendous, and it happens in the real world.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if they have green eyes. Some women and even some men are kidnapped and put into slavery in the real world.
Oh,
It's
children.
ugly, horrendous thing. Yeah. So yeah, the plot you appreciated it.
Oh
right?
yeah, I love that.
Acting.
Oh my god. Pretty sure this was the best acting I've ever seen in a movie.
I mean, I didn't expect best acting ever.
I mean, out of the movies we've shown him.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is great. Like, I don't even know if there was a main character.
There's kind of a
Main
it's a
character
two-hander.
is-
you
Yeah,
call it.
it's
It's
like
what's
a
called where there's 2 main characters.
Yeah. It's like their acting was amazing, but the Asian dude was. I feel like he could have used his kung fu, karate, jiu-jitsu, MMA, fighting skills, martial arts skills, like early on. Like,
Well, use them when
oh
you need
yeah,
to.
I can do the martial arts, man. Like,
That's not much to do with the acting. The thing that, if you see this one again, you'll really appreciate, everyone does what's called naturalistic acting.
where it looks
Hey.
natural.
Yeah, where they're kind
Well.
of flowing.
Except for Lopan. He does chew the scenery a bit.
Lopan chews the scenery, but in a beautiful way.
Yeah.
Egg Shen, even though he's got to be a little over the top at times, very natural. Eddie, very natural.
Yeah.
The only 2 people who are really, only 3 people who are really scene chewers. Lopan, when he's in full Lopan mode.
Yeah.
When he's old man Lopan, he's one of my favorite things ever. Where I have said so many times in my life, shut up, Mr. Burton, you are not brought upon this earth to get it. One of the most quotable movies you'll ever see. If you see it a couple more times, you'll start spitting them out more. And Jack and Gracie Law.
Yeah.
Gracie Law overacts the entire movie,
Oh yeah.
but she's supposed to. She's supposed to be the classic 40s mall kind of, or the My Gal Friday kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like she
She's
can get the
got
job
moxie.
done. Yeah, she's got moxie. She's got stick-to-itiveness and gumption. Special effects, we touched on it for a hot second.
I mean, they're not great, but since the movie was so goofy, it fit in perfectly that it was
For the
like,
time, they weren't bad.
really
the
good.
lightning still holds up.
The lighting
yeah, the
is
lighting was
great.
pretty good.
yeah.
But like the
When-
way, like, because I definitely saw there was green screen when they captured her,
Mm.
the girl. I forget her name. The
Miao Yin when they
Miao Yin, when like they rip up the ceiling. That like you
Yeah,
could
that's
tell that was CGI. I mean, not
But,
CGI,
yeah.
green screen or blue screen, whatever one they used.
blue back in the day most of the time.
And then, you know, you could tell that they skipped over to wide open ceiling with probably a fog machine going on in there.
Some of the hardest ones to pull off were when Lopan is walking through walls or like trying to touch
Oh
something
my
when
god,
he's
you could
yeah.
so
That-
tell
that
that
was-
was like blue screen.
yeah,
or
that
green
was
screen.
sad, unfortunate 80s, but even like looking at it through a modern eye, it's not the worst. There's
No,
still
it's
some
not
effects
good.
nowadays that are
Yeah.
straight up crap, especially on a pretty modest budget. I think right before we finish, I'll look it up on IMDb and see how much they were going. You know, I'll ask the next question and then do it. Characters.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of characters. Not a lot of them had names, I would per se.
You would per se? I don't know if I would per se that myself.
Like,
There was main characters and a lot of them had names, but there's
the
also
three
just
storms. Like, that's all we got. We didn't get
Thunder.
their, like...
well, one's thunder, one's lightning, and one's wind. They only say thunder, so you gotta
Yeah.
assume
Well,
what the other
who
names
is the
are.
fat guy?
That was
The guy who explodes?
Yeah, who's that?
That's thunder.
That's Thunder.
Yeah.
What?
He calls him thunder.
Yeah. This is the only one that gets named.
Yeah. So you gotta assume lightning. I mean,
Or Raiden.
Right.
or Raiden. If we're just going by what they do, I'm gonna go lightning. But my entire life since Mortal Kombat came out, he's been Raiden. And the other guy blows the balls at him in that one torture scene.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing he's wind.
Yeah,
There's no rain. They had a spot for a rain, and they never. There's rain throughout the entire movie.
Exactly.
Maybe Lopan is rain
Oh, maybe.
because he's trying to reign over the universe.
Hey guys! Oh my god. The Novocaine shot wore off. Literally, when he was climbing on the truck, like, I could see his jaw, like, not fully open. It was like,
You guys, he did look like what's his name from Looney Tunes? Oh, 3 or 4.
Oh, shit.
You remember that character?
Yeah.
Wow, this movie. I mean, it's a cult classic now, but it did not do well. In the 80s, it had a $25 million budget, which back then was modest,
It's
pretty decent when it came out. Its opening weekend was $2 million. Its U.S. gross was $11 million, and its worldwide gross, U.S. gross was $11,100,000. Its worldwide gross was $11,100,577. So I'm guessing it wasn't exactly
Almost made its budget back.
accurately.
uh,
86. So yeah, $25 million in 86 was nothing to sneeze at. And I guarantee you most of that money went to the set for the wedding.
neon around
Yes.
the
Neon
spear.
Buddha.
Giant statues that are probably 2,000 years old
Dude.
with neon attached to them.
So, I seriously want to do research on the domino thing that they did with Lopan. Like, I'm like, I wonder how many they had to make. Even if they got that in one shot, like, what did they do
They
with
probably
the rest?
practiced it, right? And then
Have
they're
to
like, all right,
Yeah, like
Now,
maybe they used like wooden
bring in the
planks.
statues.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably used like wooden planks or something.
We got one fucking shot at this, boys.
Better work out. And everybody, game faces. Just look surprised the whole time. And music. Think about the music. Didn't really jump out at you?
Mm-mm.
Well, it was 80s synth pop, kind of. Well, not synth pop, 80s synth.
I mean, it was kind of hard to listen to the music when there was like I wouldn't say there was a lot of dialogue, but there was a lot of action going on.
A lot of
So
action.
it was like
lot
it
of
was
action.
really hard to like sink into the music.
Now, the interesting thing about the music is this movie was made by John Carpenter, who down the road will start to show you more John Carpenter movies. John Carpenter's a legend primarily for horror.
Okay.
That's why there are some creepy moments in it. You heard of Halloween with Michael Myers?
Yeah.
Mike Myers? Michael. Yeah, Mike Myers is the
Micah.
comedian. He directed that, wrote and directed that one. He's done a lot of stuff over the years, and he also does his own music.
That's impressive.
Yes. Writes a lot of his own movies, directs them, and does all the music. Oh, They Live. Gotta show you They Live.
Oh my god. One of the greatest fight scenes
Yes.
in all of movie history is in They Live.
Halfway through the movie, there's a 10-minute fight scene
Yeah.
between two people.
Yeah.
And one of them's an ex-wrestler.
Yep.
And the other one's the voice of Spawn.
Escape from New York.
Escape from New York's alright.
Who's Spawn?
Oh, you don't know Spawn. Wow, we gotta learn him so much.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Well, Spawn's a 90s comic book character that he's a guy who made a deal with the devil and was put back on Earth with superpowers and stuff, but just to be tormented. And he's in Mortal Kombat 11. I could show you him later. Actually, I could show you him in 5 seconds. So yeah, music was the last question. Overall, could you give it like a letter grading or a number grading? Or?
So if we're going like, are we going like star ratings or like usual 5 stars and stuff?
Yeah, let's go stars. Why not? It's the first thing that jumps in your head.
5 stars.
5 stars.
This is a great 80s action movie for me. Pretty sure they'll probably be better along the road. But for right now, with the movies that you have shown me so far, this is probably the best.
Yeah. Now this is a movie I saw probably like in '88, a couple years after it came out, and didn't realize until I was an adult that my dad loved it as much as he does. And it's one of the few things we have in common is movies, but specifically like this and Jaws. Yeah. Handful of other ones. But next weekend...
No shit. Carpenter did Memoirs of an Invisible Man?
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
That's an underrated movie.
I know.
People shit on it. That's another one when it first came out, didn't make bank, but it's a good psychological kind of horror. Like...
And Starman.
That's right, he did do Starman.
Oh, The Thing.
Yeah. The Thing, I wonder with The Thing how much he'll enjoy it, because those special effects were great for back then, and the psychology of the whole deal is incredible.
The psychology is what's going to have him hooked over.
Yeah, because the effects are like, okay, that's good work.
Shoddy.
I can appreciate the amount of effort they put in, but they still don't completely hold up. It's a lot, like in The Thing, there's a lot of work on the special effects that were impressive at the time, but nowadays it's kind of...
Yeah.
And you can't really go back to that well, because what was that, 10 years ago they tried to do the prequel, and it was just, who gives a shit?
I think they're redoing the movie.
They better not redo The Thing.
I think they are.
I've heard rumors that they're going to do a sequel to it,
Maybe
that some of
that
the
was
characters
it.
might come back.
Maybe
But that's
what
like
that
40
was.
years ago. Don't fuck around. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What we were talking about today is Big Trouble in Little China, and as I was about to say, next weekend, when Uncle Ron is here, when my dad's here, got to bring up the fact that we showed you Big Trouble in Little China, and you got to tell him you enjoyed it. That might be the way that you get invited onto the boat. And then after that, that's all on you. You got to follow boat etiquette. I'm not helping you out there. All right, this was a success.
Yeah, it was a good one.
It was a really good
I
one.
think since he seemed to enjoy the comedic action-y kung fu-ness of this, Kung Fu Hustle might have to come soon.
Kung Fu Hustles.
Kung Fu Hustle is one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time.
It's just excellent.
Yes.
You know, you won't expect me to say this, but it's like live action anime.
It is literally live action
I
anime.
like live action.
But it's-
I like anime.
But
I
it's
don't like live action.
incredible.
Yes.
So it's like a good live action anime.
Yes.
Yes.
It's not like the Dragon Ball where they make fart
No.
noises out of their hands.
No, that was not in the trailers, but it's fair enough.
Yes. The thing, like, with anime, when they translate it to live action, they take away all the over-the-topness.
Yes.
Because they don't know how to translate it.
Yes. Whereas this was never an anime. It's Chinese, but it's influenced by Japanese animation in that the fighting is cartoony and ridiculous and kind of like Looney Tunes.
But it plays so well.
Yeah. And the emotional aspect, too.
Yeah.
It's
Good
not just
story.
goofy fighting. There's an actual emotional story there that'll get you right in the cockles. So
Yeah.
down the road, if it's on something, is it on?
I own it.
Okay, good call. Yeah, that'll be shown to you. Maybe
Well-
next, who knows? We got a list of fucking 30 movies.
Yeah,
no,
we do.
50 movies
We
here.
just keep putting more on there, too.
Yeah.
Just like every.
Don't worry,
like,
this pod's going to go a while.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Kung Fu Hustle's a great fucking movie.
Shaun of the Dead has to.
Once we hit October, I think we'll have to do at least an episode or two where we do a Halloween
Yeah.
movie. And Shaun of the Dead should be.
Shaun of the Dead should be it.
Yeah. It's a zombie movie.
Yeah.
But it's a
zombie
funny zombie
comedy.
movie.
A zombie.
Yeah. Big Trouble, Little China. All good, baby.
It's really good.
Gotta say, I was a bit trepidatious. You never know with these kids these days, these zillennials, whatever the hell
I think
they're called,
we're kind of starting to see,
figuring it out.
yeah, like we're gonna have to finish the Batmans
Oh,
because I want to see his reaction to the rest of them. Now.
God.
Returns isn't terrible.
Returns is crazy.
Yes,
it ups the game, I guess you could say, compared to the original in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Not all good.
No. No. The most actiony. And there's not much of it.
No. Well, the set pieces are more over the top when Schumacher starts directing. They're fight scenes.
Yeah.
But they're not good.
Forever is where it really starts getting questionable.
The wheels come off.
Yeah.
And they never come back on.
No.
The wheels come off, and then they drive completely into a lake made of acid with Batman and Robin.
Me too. I want to see if when we get to Forever, the one thing that I'm always complaining about, and Bernardin even complains about,
Mm-hmm.
the Grayson.
Oh, the age of Sir Grayson?
Yeah.
If it stands out as much as you'd like to think it does, I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just rewatched Jaws the other day. And you've been asking for Jaws a lot recently.
I don't know why.
That's what I was going to ask you. What has been inspiring you to want to see Jaws?
I don't know.
Shark Week.
No, I actually don't know. I'm just like, we've always talked about watching Jaws, but we've never actually watched it.
Okay, so there's a curiosity factor
Yeah.
based on everyone else blowing it up?
Plus, Universal did a tribute store for it, and it looks really cool.
Okay, so
So I want to at least have some knowledge, if it is.
It's been a long time since I watched Jaws.
I just rewatched it. So going into it, if we do it for this show, if we just do it to do it, I have to preface it, and I'll say it again on the day. Jaws is not about the shark, really.
No.
It's not about how cool the shark looks, at the very least. It's about what the shark does to the town, how it's affecting the town, and the performances of the actors in it.
Yeah.
Once you see the shark, once the third act comes in, and it finally pops out of the water, it almost ruins the movie.
Agreed.
Ouch.
Because when I ask if special effects after watching that movie,
It's going to be a 0.
yeah. Which is, it's unfortunate. It's not their fault. They tried, but the limitations of
Can't make realistic sharks.
mid-70s at
Not,
least.
not them.
Not then.
Not them.
Oh, you could pull it off now, no
Oh, yeah.
problem. But
Yeah.
One day we'll show you Deep Blue Sea, and you'll laugh your ass off at Deep Blue Sea.
He watched that.
You did see Deep Blue Sea? The one with the super smart sharks?
Remember we were watching it with Ashley the one day, and those people were trying to escape the sharks, and they had to like climb up the tower
How
part.
long ago was it?
It was like last year,
Okay.
and then they like had.
Did
to
you watch the
the
whole
sharks.
thing?
Yes.
Remember the scene where Nick Fury is standing there saying, "We're all going to survive. We're all going to get through this because I've climbed mountains, I've done this, I've done that." But he's standing a little too close to the water, and a shark comes out and bites him.
Yeah.
Like,
wasn't I in my room?
Hmm?
I thought I was in my room.
No. You were out there for that because we were eating dinner.
Oh, yeah. It was like Die Hard had sharks in it. I've never watched Die Hard.
Yeah.
actually a fairly accurate
And
reference.
listeners, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
You're right.
Yeah.
I have this argument every year with someone.
Yeah, you don't have to have it now
No.
because we're not even there.
It's not.
It's July.
Yeah.
It's Christmas in July, man.
It's gonna hurt yourself.
Okay. So this
Oh,
was a
that's
lot
a
more
joke.
successful than I feared.
Yeah.
It
was a good pick. It was a good pick.
You better not have farted on my blanket.
You probably did.
Strauss.
All right.
Your ass.
We don't normally
It's
end
only
this like a
2.
normal show.
Do your two. No, we don't. Thanks for listening. And, I don't know, maybe in between you watch the same movie and you got the same respect for it that Jake did.
Hopefully you did.
Yeah. Stop putting your feet on the blanket. That might
We should
Pillow.
have like a
Oh,
James rating system at the end,
I've been using
Or
the star rating.
whether he like recommends it or not.
Oh, yeah. Would you, that's another question, would you recommend this movie to kids of your age?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, wait. Not all kids, because not all kids have a dad and an uncle who are total movie junkies.
But do you think an average kid would get something out of it?
Oh, no.
No.
I will say this, especially with the kids in my class, they are uncultured swines. They don't know any of the movies.
All right. Well, that's what your rating scale is.
I was talking about Fast and Furious the other day, and they had no clue what I was talking about.
Out of 5,
That's a good thing.
Yeah, no,
on a
it's
scale
not.
of 1 to 5 uncultured swines, what do you give?
High quality cinemaphile are at the top. Uncultured swine at the bottom.
Uncultured swines. I can't believe. Well, because I don't think anyone would get like jokes in it.
No. Your personal opinion. A scale.
Oh, it's amazing. So
Scale 1 to 5 here.
5.
5 stars.
Okay, 5 stars.
Yeah, I said 5 stars before.
Right.
It's good.
Big Trouble Little China. James recommended. There you
Yeah.
go. That's one to sleep on.
Jamesy likes it. We still got to end it with the words "fuck by" them.
Fuck bye.
Not from you though.
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.